Hello children, now we are going to learn about South India. So which are the dynasties that ruled South Indian from 3rd century BCE to 13th century CE? So the dynasties such as Shatavahanas, Kadambas and Gangas. Today in this chapter you are going to learn the growth of Shatavahanas in the South India, their contributions as well as achievements, administration, art and architecture as well as the achievements of Shatakarni. So which mountain separates North India and South India? So the Vindhya mountain separates North India as well as South India, and the total area between Vindhya mountains and Kanyakumari in the south is called South India or Deccan region. So it is called as the Vindhya mountains, and Kanyakumari in the south is called as what? South India or Deccan region. So which are the dynasties comes under South India, such as Shatavahanas, Kadambas, Gangas, Chalukyas, Rashtrakutas and Pallavas are the important dynasties of this region. First and foremost, let us study about Shatavahanas, who ruled from 230 BCE to 220 CE. The Shatavahanas were the first to have established a dynasty in the Deccan. So which dynasty established first in the Deccan region, that is the Shatavahanas, and they had settled themselves in the land between Godavari and river Krishna. So between which land they have come and settled? Godavari and Krishna. They were the vassals of Chandragupta. Vassals means the person who are having a mutual obligations of Chandragupta Maurya and were paying tributes. Tributes means respect to him. In 220 BCE, Simuka became independent and made Srikakulam its capital. So, made Srikakulam as its capital. Now, let us study about Gautamiputra Shatakarni, who was a prominent king of Shatavahanas. He had done away with the bitter enemies of the kingdom, the Shakas beyond the borders of India. Shalivahana Shaka is supposed to have been inaugurated by whom? By Gautamiputra Shatakarni. He expanded his kingdom to include not only Konkan, Birar, Saurashtra and Malwa, but also new areas. So he had the titles such as Tri Samudra, the Samudra Toya Pita Vaha. So who had the title? Gautamiputra had the title because he expanded his kingdom not only in few areas but also the new areas. Tri Samudra Toya Pita Vahana and Shatavahana Kulaya Sha Pratistapana Kara. Yajnashri Shatakarni was the last king of this dynasty, and during his time, on account of continual attacks by the Shakas, the empire stood devastated. And during Shatavahana rule, the king was supreme. Kingdom had been divided into provinces called Janapada for the purpose of administration, and officers had been appointed to look after them. And the cities and the villages were looked after by self-government institutions. And there was no discrimination on the basis of Varna in the society. Even women held high office and had high status in the society. So women were given high status in the office as well as in the society. There were people of different occupations like farmers, merchants, goldsmiths, fishermen, carpenters, weavers, medicine man, etc. There were occupational associations also. Later these associations emerged as the commercial and trade organization. And there was encouragement for even trade. Foreign trade and Nasik, Kalyan, Roch and Bhatkal were the trade centers. So encouraged because there was encouragement for trading. They were the trading centers also. And Shatavahanas followed the Vedic traditions, engaged other religions like Buddhism and Jainism, and believed in harmony. So they had followed Vedic traditions and encouraged other religions like Buddhism and Jainism and believed in harmony. Now let us study about their contributions. They promoted art, literature and education. Literature was created in Prakrit and the language of both the scholars and common people. That is, Gatha Saptasati written by Hala is an example of this. So you can see the common people. Gatha Saptasati was written by whom? By Hala. So they created Prakrit language and literature was written by Hala. The Ajanta and Amaravati paintings were created during this period of Shatavahanas. Temples, viharas, Chaitalayas are also constructed, and Chaitalaya was built by Karle by the Banavasi merchant Bhutapala. So you can see here Chaitalaya at Karle, which was built by whom? Banavasi merchant Bhutapala. And during this period, the Shatavahanas, the Kannada land was prosperous and adventurous and able administrators. So during the Shatavahana period, the Kannada land was very rich and prosperous and adventurous also, as well as they were able administrators. They had enriched Indian culture by their contributions, and also they have grown their enriched their contributions to their Indian culture. So this is all about the Shatavahanas, and in the part 2 video we shall study about the Kadambas. Hope you have understood, children. Thank you.